When we first went to Word Revival, I remember, man, they had the stage and the smoke, and I was like, wow, it's got to be here. You know what I mean? But that's how they get you, with all the stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? They get you, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't no smoke. You don't need no smoke, right? All you need is the plain old word. You know what I mean? That's it. If you're going to hear it, you're going to hear it. All right. Is everybody online doing all right? All right. If you all are just now getting a chance to pop in, we apologize. We rebuke Satan also, and all is well. All right. Welcome to Men and They Helpmeet Part 3. All right, here we go. All right. Is everybody all right over there? All right, husbandry review. All right, this is what Yah has done. Y'all see that picture back there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What does it remind you of? A mansion?
No.
What?
Hard work.
Hard work, don't it? No, and then what that picture? What about you, sister? What does it remind you of?
Labor.
Labor, don't it? You got it. We got it. Can y'all see that, Brother Ray? Do I need to tilt it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, just a bit.
Right there. Can y'all still see over there?
Yes, sir.
All right, boom. Okay. Yep. You and Brother Word right there. Oh, boom. There we go. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So they remind you of doing some work. They remind you of just going out at the pool and somebody bring you tea and lemon, right? Tea and lemon. Okay. They ain't bringing that out. Whatever you gonna go get on this, you gonna go get it yourself, ain't it? All right, and that's what husbandry about, ain't it? All right, and that's the mindset we got to get in. Let's go ahead. All right, Yah's husbandry. So let me remind you. What's the first thing he did, Brother Mark?
Establish his territory.
He established his territory. All right, Brother Mike, what else did he do?
He planted herbs and greens.
All right, Mike, why did you put a Y in there? All right. We'll take that out, Mike. We'll take it. All right, we'll take it. All right. He planted the herbs, all right, and the greens of the field. What else did he do, Dick?
He provided meat as provision.
He provided meat as provision. Brother Dante, what else he do?
He set up a dwelling place.
He set up a dwelling place. Then what he do, Brother Keith?
He sought out a bride.
He sought out a bride. Did he seek out a bride first?
No, sir.
Huh?
No,
He did all the other things first.
Yep.
See, y'all got this?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to y'all too, but I'm talking to them.
We're going to look for it.
All right? Because this is what they be doing. See this right here? Them? This is what they do. That's how Demore got here. I sought out the bride. I sought the woman out first. All right? Then I had to go get married. You got it? That makes sense? It's just what happened when you are in bondage to what? The flesh. So don't let no men trick you out. Listen what, y'all see how y'all did? Is that perfect?
Yes.
Right? Goodwill, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
It's all in all. I don't think we can change that around if we try. And it's right out the book. I got all of these out of the scriptures. As better sheep went on. I got all these out. All right? Let's go. Much has happened to the men of who? Israel since the time of their scattering into all nations under the sun. Much has happened. Do y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
See, you can't believe this story. I was talking to the men at the table this morning. See, you can't be deceived. You can't be overturned by sin. You cannot make the mistake of letting your flesh bring you into bondage of doing something foolish that's out of order, because you are the ones that's charged with restoration in your hand because of husbandry. You're learning about it, you got to do it. No longer operate in foolishness because you are a man. And we're going to come back and address that. But I said no longer operate in what? Foolishness. See, we read Proverbs chapter 10 last night for a reason, because it showed you the foolishness, right? And it showed you the wise. You got to choose between wisdom, right? and deception. So you deceive yourself only when you go according to the flesh. This is why the word is so important. That's why I was glad Pastor Dow was hitting on the understanding of you must operate by the word of Yah. See, Christians always say, I want to live by the word of Yah. But then it's the furthest thing from the word of Yah, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Order my steps, dear Yah. Right? Order my steps. What? In your word. Right? And ain't no ordering in no steps. In no word. Ain't no steps, is it? It just show up, come as you are, ain't it? Remember? Y'all remember? Come as you are. Oh, it's all right. You know what I mean? He know my what? See, look at y'all. Y'all on the road, boy. Good Christians, ain't it?
We love that song, Pastor.
I know.
I love
They
it.
trained us good, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
Look past my faults and saw what? Come on with it. Y'all know it. Don't hide. You are in here. Come on, son. Come on. Look past my faults and saw my needs. We can go on and on with that, boy. We're going to cut that short, boy. I don't want nothing else to do with that. Hallelujah. All right, let's roll. All right. We still talking about the men of Israel because this is what this book is about. Because of their what?
Absorption.
Into all of the societies where they were scattered, they no longer possessed the strength and knowledge to lead houses according to Yah. So I ain't say you can't lead the house. You can lead the house however you want. It's men leading houses. You wouldn't believe how they lead. Oh yeah? I once knew of a man who invited another man into his place of marriage bed, and he watched this man participate with his wife. Now is that right? Yeah, hey, it's a true story. It says it's true. Now you try that with me, I'm telling you already. I'm going in the bag. I said, you ain't got to worry about it. Don't ever ask me that. Don't even let that come to your mind. That's wicked. Right? But because we have been without. All right? All right. The issues that plague who? Are y'all ready for this? Look. Look at them. Look at them good. All right? These the ones y'all want to marry. Right? You sitting next to a husband right now, look him in his eyes real good. I want you to look him real close. All right? Look between his eyes, see all the freckles on his nose. Look at everything. It's him. All right? All right, watch this. I got some statistics I want you to hear. All right? 2015 U.S. Census recorded 161 million females to 156 million males. Somebody add that up. Huh? 5 million, right? How many more till it in that day? How many?
71.
Yeah, they like that's 2. No, it ain't 2. It ain't 2, mother. It's 7. Ain't 7? It's 7.
The scripture says 7. I haven't done the math up there.
But the scripture say 7, right? All right, we ain't gonna waste no time. Y'all figure it out. I know we ain't been to school in a long time. We'll get that worked out. All right. There are 9 states where males are above 50% of the population. The source, Council of State Governments. This is where this comes from. You put that up, you can get right on their website You can go see it. I'm just putting the information out. All right, here, let's go on forward. All right, now, this is www.hiv.gov. All right, I pulled out this statistic. Blacks accounted for 44% of diagnosed cases. Males, you hear me? Some black males did. So we talking about men, women, then all ethnicities. All right? Out of all of them numbers, black males accounted for 44%. So what can we do with them? Out of that 156 million. We can't do nothing with them, so that ain't 156 million, is it? You see what I'm saying? Is it still 5-1?
No.
It ain't 5-1 no more, is it? Uh-oh, we don't want to hear
Somebody
this.
gays in there too.
We don't want to hear this do it. Oh, we gonna get them.
Yeah.
They in there. All right. Look at this. 10,223 cases were male-to-male contact. You see that? Which was above all races. So out of that number, 10,000 of them was male-to-male. Doing that which was unseemly. Men being with men.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear me? Come on, let's go. All right. When the children are displaced and separated from Yah, what children am I talking about? Israel. We further the evils more than the nations around us. See, this is what you talking about. So we, back then when we came into slavery, you had things such as breaking the buck.
Come on.
Y'all know what that is?
Yep.
You strap them down. You call all the women out to the right, to the watching. You wife, you put fear in him, beat him up real good. You get up your husband bloody down there on the floor. His manhood gone. Now he bowing his head. You getting up like you did something, looking at the wife. Now we've taken this thing, we just gone. I watched some dude the other day put all this bull crap on his face. I said, look at this. But again, but I see restoration because the more I see things like that, I know that guess what? I heard. I was lost, but now I'm what? Come on. Y'all keep coming. I know it's in there. I'm going to keep on asking y'all throughout the service. All right? So I know where we at. So I know I am one of the ones that's a part of restoration. So me being one of the ones part of restoration, I have to take this serious. I can't worry about what you're going to do. So what I'm going to show you today is what I do. But you got to make your mind up that you're going to be on this unto death. You already counted up the cost, and you're going to be one of the sons of Yaakov, who are one of the descendants in the scattered land that have come back into the knowledge of who Yah is. You have turned to him, and now you, through the power of Yahshua HaMashiach, you're going to do what's right in his sight. Y'all got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go forward. Is that blurry? Blur key?
It's showing.
All right, perfect. All right. Other factors affecting the number of men. I say other factors affecting what?
The number of men.
The number of men. Look at these numbers. Out of the men, compared to those number of women, 24.4 of them gonna have what?
Heart disease.
22.8 gonna have what?
Cancer.
6.8 of them are gonna what?
Unintentional
So
injuries.
you're gonna have unintentional injury. You at work, you step out in front of one of the forklift, and bam, now you done. You're in the army. Don't they have it all the time?
All the time.
Have casualties. And they tell your husband he was a good man. Give you a flag. It's gonna be all right. But you still, now guess what? You by yourself again. There go that number. Out of all you single sisters in here, I want you to raise your hand as fast as you can if you would love more than anything to be single for the rest of your life. Raise your hand. So y'all, just so y'all know, none of these sisters raise their hand. 5.3 are gonna experience what?
Chronic or respiratory diseases.
4.2 of the men gonna have what?
Stroke.
Y'all see this? All right, 3.1 is gonna have what?
Diabetes.
2.5.
Suicide.
2.5 is gonna have what?
Alzheimer's disease.
2.0
Influenza pneumonia.
and 1.9.
Chronic liver disease.
Y'all see this? We suffering from vascular diseases and all sorts of right, and that's what your job is. See, the first thing is returning to Yah so that you do break these curses.
That's right.
But on the other end, look what then happened to the seed in their enemy's land. Yah said he was going to diminish you, didn't he? Till you be what? Destroyed. So those are us. See, now the scriptures come to life. Be fruitful and what?
Multiply.
And what?
Subdue the earth.
Subdue the earth. Remember I said that. See, but you get in the way. See, y'all get in the way because guess what? Now you trying to tell Yah how the men should operate and function because you learned something from the Greeks.
Come on.
Right? You learned something from the Greeks. So now we coming in learning restoration. We can't do what we need to do because guess what? You know more than we do. Right? All right. The breach of the sons of Yah. All right. So we're gonna go over this whole thing that we look. Those things you saw is a part of the breach. But we're gonna sum it up right here. Let's look at it. Here's a short list of breaches. Now, in the enemy's territory, a lot of the sons of Yah is going to become murderers, or they're going to be murdered. Right? So that number's steady going down, ain't it? A lot of them, because of pressure, are going to become drug dealers, or they're going to do drugs to get away from the pain and waste their life. You know what I mean? Men I know that grew up around us, that their whole life gone is turned over to drugs. A lot of them are going to abandon fatherhood because they were abandoned. And you don't know no better.
True.
See that?
Yes, sir.
Then we got those who are going to be locked away in prison houses. Right?
Yes, sir.
Ain't that prophecy?
Yes, sir.
The word said they was going to be at the head of every way. They was going to be at the head of every street as a wild bull in the China cabinet. And the word say that?
In the net. Yes, sir.
Yep. A wild bull caught up in the net. Then we just saw the diseases, didn't
Yes, sir.
we? HIV, right? See what we got from HIV? Then we got the other stuff. That just bad health. All of that is curses. So then now you see how he said that you was going to be destroyed in your enemy's land? So then now that put us in a place where we got a job to do. All right? Now we can ready to get down to it. Okay? Let's open up Matthew's chapter 9, verse 35 through 38. All right, we got the field of the harvest. Now, let's talk about that before they start reading. See, what happens now is this. You're going to understand something, but I'm going to give you a heads up before we read this. So you got to understand what we're getting ready to read is getting ready to be defining. It's getting ready to open up a lot of understanding. See, this is what I've come into this understanding. What we're going to read, I've come into it. Why have I come into it? Because, see, the difference was when I went to church, it was all about me. You know, where I was at. I'm down. I'm out. And then they play the music at the end of church, so then it's easy to get you up there because you're feeling sorry for yourself. Right? It's easy to get you up there because you just like, oh, Lord, woe is me, right? But this is not about woe is me. The kingdom of heaven suffers. Right? The righteous is under attack. And almost all who were born, like it says in 2nd Ezra, shall go over into perdition. Meaning almost all that was born is going to go over into sin and transgression. Almost all. That's what he told Ezra. That's why he said only a remnant is going to be saved. See, that's the issue. So then now what's defining about it, when you start to hear the truth, you figure out that guess what? The field of the harvest is big. So because it's big, then I want you to hold that thought. Did everybody hear me? Do not miss this point. Do not miss it, men. We're going to read and we're going to hear. We got it?
Yes, sir.
Brother Snow, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know who the camera's on. Is it on me and Brother Snow? All right, good. Perfect. All right, let's go.
And Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, and preaching the gospel of the kingdom.
Now stop. You see why I say it's an issue? See, the kingdom suffered. So then Yahshua come, went about every city. What was he preaching? Him?
Gospel.
Good news.
Was he preaching learn Hebrew?
No, sir.
Kazakiah? Right? That ain't what he was preaching. He was preaching the kingdom. That's why these folks can't come and sit here and listen. Because you over there preaching Kazakiah. Ain't it? It's like, well, what's that? Change your name and put on the best garments and have the longest fringes on. Right? The ones that go down from your chest. Right? That's what they preach. But Yahshua came and preached the kingdom. Now, watch this, because this is where you get involved. This is how he got the emissaries or the Talmudim or the disciples involved. You hear me, Bree Perry? All right. I want y'all to listen. Don't just be sitting back there with a blank stare on your face like you don't know what I'm talking about. Listen. Let's go, Brother Snow.
And healing every sickness and every disease.
Now, you see this? Look what he's doing. See, he was healed. Because remember, he already said he came for who? The lost. Oh, Lord have mercy. We done lost our way. Who did he come for? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right? Don't forget it. So now, We're in this condition. Remember, because we broke the curses, Israel is sick. So he coming to do what? Heal us. Don't that make sense? I'm making this plain, boy. Come on.
Among the people. But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad, as sheep having no shepherd. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous.
Stop. You know what he said? What did he say, Mother Melissa, to his sheep? The harvest is plentiful. Come on. Come on.
But the laborers are few.
But who? Come on. Finish reading.
Pray ye therefore
Look what he said, pray. Look at this. Come on.
the master of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest.
Now he said, pray that the master will send forth laborers, husbandmen. It's you. That's you. He got to send forth laborers. 'Cause remember, this is his order, right? That don't mean that y'all don't minister. That don't mean just sit at home and have 1,000 babies. That's part of it. You ain't gonna get out of that. You shall be saved through what? I can't hear it. Come on now. Say it, Sister Ivy.
Childbearing.
Hallelujah.
Y'all say it. Don't be scared to say it. You act like they're scared to have babies. Have babies.
Be fruitful.
Right?
Yeah, be fruitful.
Be fruitful. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
But you, see, in order, he said, because who did he say it to? The disciples. Right? Pray that what?
Send laborers.
Send laborers. So we got to go out as laborers, as husbandmen. See now, you see what I'm saying? So now you just found it. That's what's defined about it. He said pray. Guess what? He found you. You've been found, Brother Mike, so now you can't just be sitting like, what's next? What you got to go forth doing? Right? Healing Israel. Preaching the kingdom.
Yes.
Right? See, don't change. You got to have babies. Still. Because you got to be fruitful, right?
Yes, sir.
See, because what the trick is, remember, all the numbers then went down. So if I'm a son of Jacob, then I was like, dang, the numbers is down. Right? Because people is gay. They in jail. They got heart disease. They having strokes. Diabetes. Alzheimer's, right? On drugs, in prison. Right?
Yes, sir.
Is this making sense?
Yes.
See, we ain't talking now. This ain't foreign, is it? This plain. You got to go forth and have babies and raise them up and replenish. That makes sense, Mother? I'm all about it. You're like, oh, Lord, look at him. You're a freak. We just missed the whole word, didn't we?
Yep.
We just missed it, didn't we? He said he got to send for what? Laborers. So watch how they relate to what I just said. Watch how they relate. Were you done, Brother Snow?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the next screen then. Let's quit playing. All right. The returning of the heads. Remember, Isaiah prophesied about this. He said, women shall do what? Rule what? Women shall rule over you. And their children shall be what?
Oppressors.
Their oppressors.
Yep.
Is that order?
No, sir.
That ain't order, Brother Dante. So then, the returning of the heads. Israelite men, who is that?
Us.
Israelite men, who is that?
Us.
There we go. There we go. Say it with what?
Chest.
Say it with your chest. Right? Ain't it?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. We're going to get this right. Give us a little time. We're going to get it right. We're going to be damn good husbands, ain't we?
Yes,
sir.
We're going to get this right. We're going to quit being lazy, eating up all the food, and telling the children and the wives what to do. All right, go on over there. Look, we're going to get this right. This is what I need y'all to do. Tune in closely because we are the what? We are the repairers of the breach. You see that? Did you see what we got to repair? The disease and the prisons and see that in the foreign land of the enemies, right? That's what we got to do, Brother Fred.
That's right.
It's cold, ain't it, Brother Mike? Is they teaching this over at Sakari?
No, sir.
Not at all, is it?
Not at all.
What about IUIC?
No, sir.
I watched a few videos. I ain't never seen. Now, you know what? I'm going to move on, brother. Right. Watch this. Y'all ready? Remember what I said about the harvest? Pray that the Father do what? Because he can't just send. Now, he can't just send. He ain't just sending folks in there. You know what I mean? You go. He ain't just sending folks. Yahshua prepared the disciples to go into the harvest, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did he prepare them? So what about you? Do you think he got to prepare you?
Yep.
You ready, CJ? This firepower for you, bro. I want to see you boys stacked up. I want you to replenish Brother Chris' house.
Hallelujah.
You hear me? Replenish. You got a job to do, young brother. And all of us working together want to make sure you got enough resources to do that. See what I'm saying? You ain't got to figure out how, what. We the sons of Jacob, so we got to go do this. That's why I'm trying to get you out of this selfish mind. Mine. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember. Y'all ain't watched Looney Tunes, did y'all? Y'all remember that? Jeez. Jeez. Woo! Boy. Come on, Deacon, right here on the screen. This is out of the scriptures. Listen to it.
For I wish that all men.
Wait a minute. For he wished that some.
All men.
A little bit.
All men.
2 or 3.
All men.
Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it, sisters? How many men?
All men.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Sister, what's your name? Sabrina. What do that all men mean? All of them. See, I like that. You see that? Boy, that she ain't had to say that. She could have just said. I bet you wouldn't know what that mean, would you? Oh. That was cold. Come on, Deacon, finish reading.
Or even as I myself.
Look what he said. Because what? See, now, watch this. Don't get mad. Because, guess what? I can say that. I'm getting decent on that bass, huh? Is it looks coming along? It's coming. You know, it's coming. You know what I mean? It ain't. You know, I'm just saying. So that's another thing I'm working. But I got other gifts.
Hallelujah.
See, that's what. But I wish all of us like that. But we got folks walking around, they pants on their ankle, right?
Oh man.
Hey, boy. See, y'all ain't from Kansas City. Some of y'all, hey, it's a headache. Oh my goodness, it's a headache when you go to quick trips down here on 33rd and 55th and all that. I gotta say it like that because you gotta understand. If you ever came to Kansas City, I would take you down there and boy, and look, it'll blow your mind. But you got your own areas. Some of y'all now, Finland. If you're in Finland or Sweden, I don't know how deep it is over there, but I do know about over here. All right,
I've been
come
delivered.
on. Hallelujah. Right. Go ahead.
But each one has his own gift.
Now look what he said though. But who?
Each one.
Each one has what?
His own gift.
Come on, Deacon, finish reading.
From Elohim.
From Elohim. So guess what? Automatically you are prepared to go where? In what? Into the harvest. Come on, it's cold, lady, bro, for you. But guess what? If you ain't prepared, if you ain't been taught, if you have not been shown, then no matter that you got a gift. Because gifts and callings is what? Without repentance.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You just got them, and some of us use them for the raw. It ain't for the harvest. It's for us. You know what I mean?
True. Very true.
Man, this the word. I'm bringing out understanding for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get you on the narrow path so you can be on it. You like this, Brother Dante? Oh, man. Come on. I love it because I get, after these teachings, I get a chance to go look at my wife. Hallelujah, ain't Brother Mike?
Hallelujah.
Come on, finish, D.
One in this way and another in that.
You see that? One in this way, another one in that. That's why we talked about defining what those are. So now I know how I can go into the harvest. Because when you look in the harvest, watch this. Let me show you one thing that's in the harvest that's broken. The sisters. They got reproach. Oh! Y'all hear that? Don't they got reproach? Well, guess what? Guess what reproach means? Shame. So some of them got shamed from having a whole bunch of babies. No husband. Right? Some of them got shamed because you've given yourself to many men. Some of them been touched and molested. Some of them been beaten. Some of them have been beaten. Right? Some of them you are returning from lesbianism. Some of you worked in the corporate world. You ain't had no children yet. And now you got all this money. You done ruled over men. Now you by yourself and lonely. Do this make sense? Yes, it makes sense, don't it? Yeah. So that's in the harvest. That's why he's preparing the laborers to go into the harvest. Hallelujah. See, I ain't hearing. I know we missed that.
Come on, Pastor.
Then what happened? One of them come over here and get you, then you get selfish. Selfish. I'm straight now. Right?
Too late now.
Girl, you better. Right? I know we won't hear this. It's like, see, I know it's an undertone, and it's like he talking about polygyny, ain't it? Yep. But I'm talking about the harvest. I'm talking about what's in the harvest. See, this is Yah's way, not your way. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. You hear me? So when we have that, that is one of the things that's in the harvest. Just like the sons that's sagging, that's in the bed. Now we all for that, ain't we? Come on. That's got diseases in it, so yeah, we just go fix them. You know what I mean? But just don't fix them. You know what I mean? See, all of that is in the harvest, ain't it? Yah is restoring. He said, this is the restoration of all things. The restoration of what?
All things.
Let me hear it again. The restoration of what?
All things.
If we could sing, we would turn it into a song. But I won't do that on camera. I want to do it. Not everybody can go. Maybe a few, Mother Melissa, Mother Steph. I know you probably put a little tone together, but y'all get me in there. And them folks will be mad. They saw all them comments come up there, bro. Right? That's it. That's it. Hallelujah. Praise Yah. Watch this. So in restoration, we can already see that Yah is preparing to send workers. Where?
To the fields.
With what?
Yes.
In order to do what?
Work.
In order to be equipped for the work. See how this go together? This makes sense, don't it? So let me ask this. Do you feel like he just putting scriptures together and making it say what he wanted to say? Is that, y'all feel like that?
No, it's all coming together.
No, it's right. Yeah. Brothers, y'all feel like that? Of course, y'all ain't like that. Y'all like, shh. Show this to my wife. Potential wife, man. Before we get married, you gonna say, I'll watch this. Huh, Josh? You right? You dang right. You dang right. Because it's understanding, ain't it? Because he said, I'm going to give you shepherds, what? According to his heart, and they're going to feed you with what? Knowledge and understanding. Is this understanding? This is understanding. You hear that, Mother Marge? See, I know you got it, ain't it? It's like, boy. I'll hook you up, Mother Martin. See, like, Mother Martin. Hey, Mother Martin. Hey, look, let's go on here. Let's go on here, Mother Martin. Hey, I repent, Mother. I repent. Hallelujah. Y'all know I'll be having fun, huh? Hallelujah. All right, men, I need y'all to stand. All the men to stand. Right? There we go. All right, the second question, don't take offense. Let something be in you. Do you desire to be with a man?
No, sir.
All right. You know I got to ask that because then that we wouldn't have the many men still standing as they're standing right now. So if you've been called to the harvest, then you got to do all that you can to remain in the harvest, using your talents and gifts to build up. So you got to first be able to look into the harvest and see what needs to be done. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
And if you believe that you have been ordained to eternal life, if you believe that you have been ordained to the election of the righteous, your eyes got to stay on the harvest. So when somebody come around shaking their tail feather, or somebody come around and whatever they do,
Well, evaluate where you are to see what it is that you need to do.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Brother Mike?
Definitely, it's a standard, and it's not just something to take lightly, and it doesn't stay in just one category of our life. It touches every category of our life, and even how we look at everything that we come in contact with. So, you know, if we are truly the men of Yah, we bring a standard, even if it's not one there.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. So, because we get ready to move somewhere, so before we move on, let me ask you this. So far, what I brought to you, because what this was what my hope was for us men, to get you to now be able to look at the, do not hearken, and see how we are. It's taking away reproach, repairing the breach, it's raising up men, replenishing the nation with more men and women, right? Preaching the kingdom, the gospel of the kingdom, which you preach the healing and the gift of the Holy Spirit, because then that allows you to be truly sons and daughters of Yah, because now you have His Spirit in you, keeping you in the fight to restore righteously and not according to the flesh. Now, that makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So in that, go to Deuteronomy 8:2. In that, we're the ones. Stop.
That's on right now, but it's
I'm
been
lying.
going in and out.
Yeah, it's choppy a little bit, but I'm lying though.
Okay.
Hey, too.
Yep, listen to this.
Remember the long way that Yahweh your Elohim has led you these 40 years in the wilderness in order to humble you.
See what he said?
Yep.
Come on.
Testing you to know what is in your heart.
You see that? So now that all goes along. See, listen, that's one key thing that you as a man, because see, after this, we're gonna start going to these things. And you're gonna see Yah had made man in his what? Own image. So when you get ready to find a wife, read it again.
Remember the long way.
The what way?
Long way.
The long way. See, but y'all just want to come in, you know what I mean? You cute and right, you did your hair today. Right? And whatever else. I don't know. I don't stay right there. But because of that, you feel like you deserve, right? You deserve somebody, you know, and all of that. But if you a true man, then you see how y'all did it. Bring them to what? The short way?
The long way.
Long way. To do what?
Right.
To humble them. See that? See what I'm saying? When we just talking about this morning? It don't matter. You at work on the line and them jeans is tight as glue on your hand after it dry. It don't matter. You know what I mean? That ain't been proven, and it ain't been what? It ain't been tried. It ain't been humble, right? Well, I said we go forward first because the flesh.
Right.
Ain't it in there?
It's in there.
Was that it, D?
Testing you to know what is in your heart.
See, guess what? How you gonna know? See, a woman can say all kind of stuff. Do you like me? Yeah.
I love you.
I'm a man, ain't I, baby? Yeah. I own you, don't I? Yeah. Then you get to feeling good. Then, boy, she bust your bubble. Yeah. It's like, we like, where you come from? She take them children from you. I'm calling child support. You like, what did I say? Psst. Nigga, you ain't nothing. Dog you right out, don't you? You like, have y'all seen this? Or am I making this up? You be trying to save folks from it. Yeah. Right? Like I said, you would never. It don't even draw me, man. Yeah, I don't care about you run around with low rise jeans on and all that. I mean, you got to get out of it, because guess what? If it got you, guess what? You a casualty. You ain't in position to repair the breach. You ain't, because you're on shaky ground. Remember, you got your house got to be built on what? Solid ground. Right? Lust of the eyes and lust of the what? I hope I'm saying something. Right, let's move forward. What happened to that? They got off the screen? Something must. Let me see. It got moved over. That screen got moved over. See the white?
You can still read it.
All right. So I want you to look at this. Yah set a standard by doing all that his hand could do, and then he rested. So what I'm pointing out about this is, as a man, you have to understand that concept. See, men are not doing this. Men are not going forward to put your hands to the plow and to produce something, to till it until it produces fruit. And then once it produces fruit, then you can rest. It go back to all of them things you said, I showed you Yah did as a husbandman. And then he sought after a wife. That makes sense? See, because watch this. Let me share something with you. Women like to be brought into a place of security, right? And when they're in a place of security, then what happens? They find rest, don't they? Right? Do you like to be every month? Like, we don't know if we're going to pay the light bill. We're the car breaking down. I don't know if we're going to eat today. Y'all, that what y'all want?
No, sir.
No, none of y'all like that. You lying.
No.
See, right? Y'all hear that?
I know this one now.
So this is what, boy, that's what Yah is saying. He did all that he can do, and he did it. Then he found rest. And so then guess what? He made man for what? The Sabbath. Not the Sabbath for who? The man. Let's read that. Who's that on? You?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, Yah ended his work which he had made. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And Yah blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which Yah created and made.
You hear that? So what you got to understand is then this is what the husbandman has prepared. So as a bride, you enter into what the husband has provided for you. See, that's another way. That's another concept. That's how people miss keeping the Sabbath. This ain't just no doing, man. This stuff is intricate. You don't just enter, well, I'll just keep the Sabbath. This makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Because then it's the same way when a husband prepare a place for you. What Yahshua said, he said, I go away and prepare what? So you don't go tell Yahshua, I don't like that. You mean you couldn't get something with red in it? You gonna shut your mouth and you gonna, in his father's house, there's many mansions, right? And you gonna enter into one of them dang places and shut your mouth. You see, but you got, that's why I was telling one of the brothers that's locked up in prison, I was explaining to him, I said, brother, you're going to have to start looking at this word from a husbandry standpoint. Remember, Yah said, I was a husbandman unto you. So then, if you start to understand it from that standpoint, then the Torah going to make sense, and so is the Brit Hadashah, the New Testament. It's all going to come together for you. That's why I'm feeding to you from this standpoint. I'm going around this way so you can understand. So if a place is prepared, you don't come in. That's what your job is. To provide what? Food. What else? Clothing. And shelter. Conjugal right. You provide that. And if a man don't provide this, you know what I mean? You unfit. You see that? So he gonna provide it. It's your job to enter into it. It's your job to enter into rest. It's your job to enter into rest. That's why you enter into the Sabbath. That's why you labor to enter in. That's why you as a woman labor to help prepare these things so that we can enter into rest. That's why you as husbandmen set these things in order. You bring all the provisions. So now all of these things can be worked, and then we rest in Yah as a house. It's simple, ain't it?
Everything you saying, reading Deuteronomy, it's just in my mind. We're supposed to remember the days of old. It's like the Deuteronomy 32:7. It says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations, ask thy father, and he will show you, and thy elders, and they will tell thee. So pretty much what you're saying is, it's just making me remember how our forefathers used to do it, taking care of their families with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and how they was taking care of providing for their family. We should, as Israelite men, remember the men ahead of us. And even as seeing our elders, deacons, and pastors, and seeing how they're doing it, and we should be taking the knowledge of that. If our minds is not on that, then we off. We off. So that came to my mind when hearing this from you.
Mm-hmm. You got it? Was you done, Brother Snow?
Yes, sir.
All right. Right. Men, remember this important note. All right. Genesis 1:27. Let's go. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So Yah created man in his own image. In the image of Yah created he him. Male and female created he them.
Now, do you understand what's going on here? He created man, where man had man and woman inside, together, comprised. Then, he took the woman from where? He didn't set them side by side. He took you from him, so you was half of him. You see that? So the simulation is automatic for you to relate back to this man. The one that you become one with. Right? And then us together, we relate back to the one that created us. Yeah. You see that? So that's important. So when women rule over you and children become your oppressors, we out of order. Come on, let's go. All right. So here we were formed to form. All right. Genesis 2:7. Let's go.
And the master Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
You hear this? Come on.
And man became a living soul.
Got that? So he formed you already from the dirt to till the dirt. Right?
Man, we came from work.
Came from work, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to bless your hands. See, you got to remember that.
Yeah.
Remember it, because it's an important concept for us as a people. It's just that simple. See, you make it hard when your whole life is built around drive-through.
Come on.
Work with my grandfather.
Right? If your whole life is drive-through, we in trouble. Drive-through oil change. Drive-through dinner. Drive-through breakfast. Drive-through a house on the wheel, driving through the highway. Right? We're in trouble. Come on. All right. Training. This is what we miss out on, man. Right here. This is what we missed out on. This is what we missed out on. Let's go Proverbs 22:6 and 1 Corinthians 13:11. I want you to remember this. We ready to get down. You ready, Dick?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Train children in the right way, and when old, they will not stray.
You hear that? And the KJV said, train them up in the way that they should go. The way, right? What is the way?
Faith.
The faith. The instructions. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So watch this. If you'd have got trained up in the way that you should go, you would have more understanding right now.
Yes, sir.
See, most of us just heard about Jesus. But boy, we right?
Missed the whole mark.
Missed the whole mark. Come on.
It said 13.
You
When I was a
Go ahead.
when I was a child, I spoke like a child.
Wait a minute. Hear that?
Yes, sir.
I thought like a child.
Now stop. So are you able to look out at any of these young men? Right here. Him. Alright? And the young men in there, are you able to tell if they talk like a child or not?
Yes, sir.
How?
By the words that they say.
By the words that they say. Because you was once a what?
A child.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? But you trying to teach young men, men-ish. Right?
Yes, sir.
Is that alright? Okay. Is that alright, Brother Pete?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, D.
I reason like a child.
Now look, no, that's the most important thing. And you reason like what?
A child.
You be trying to tell folks, bro, that ain't the way to do it. I know what I'm doing.
Come on.
If I had a mallet, I'd knock you right in your forehead. Try to hammer this, what I just said in there. Try to hammer it in. See, y'all just heard what happened to Kareem Hunt. I said 20s. 20, got to be 20 something. 23 ain't. See? See? But I mean, still. But that's what you do when you in your 20s. I remember being 20. I ain't gonna tell you. I already repented. But 20 was rough for me.
Yeah.
Look.
Me too.
Oh, it was rough. Cause the stuff, the decision I used to make, Brother Keith, I was gonna look at myself like. I was wondering if for a minute, do I got any sense? You understand? That's what we trying to save them from.
Right.
When I keep talking to my boys, I'm like, look, because I understand it's something that happened inside of you where you have to go see. Guess what? Go ahead. See, I'm a master at letting people go ahead. Go ahead. I'm a master at that. Because I already know. When that fire get under their butt, you come out with that stupid look on your face. It be stupid too, don't it? Oh, that look be stupid. You be like, I wish I could put you on Facebook right now. Come on, finish reading.
When I became an adult.
When I became what?
An adult. I put an end to childish ways.
You see that? You put an end to childish ways. That's what y'all got to be on the lookout for. You better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention because they look like men. Because they be having big old beards. You dumb as a box of rocks. Do y'all hear me? Dumb, don't do it. Mine be blank. Let me buy you some McDonald's. Oh, okay. For real?
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this 2018. Don't play. Don't play. That's all it takes these days, Mother Mo. I know back in your days it worked a little bit. You know what I mean? Right? This day, you ain't got to say nothing. You do like this. Oh, your glasses got white around it? Right. Ooh. Right? That's all it took, brother Fred.
That's it. Cheddar biscuits.
Right. Girl, he spoke to me. His breath stunk a little bit, but shoot. I need him. I need him. You know what I mean? Right? it's rough out here, ain't it? They ain't gonna let you go, boy. I don't care, boy. Look. Come in the vicinity and see what happens.
It's true. That's true. White Castle, brother.
Right, ain't it? All you gotta do is your shadow pass by, girl. Ain't like with the Holy Spirit or something, you know what I mean? Have mercy. Oh, man. I'm getting hot now. What was we at, D? Was that it? Come on.
Right here.
All right, so here we go, man. Look. We almost done. Husbandry. I'm talking to them, right?
Yes, sir.
Who am I talking to? Us. That's right. Men do what?
Build
Build
up.
a house.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, so when you build it up, then it's for a woman to come in and help you continue to build it up.
Right.
That's why the word warned you that a
Foolish.
woman do what?
Tear a house down.
Tear a house down with what?
Her
A bare hand. See how this stuff making sense? So I just keep it quiet. I look right into that word and I see it for what it is. I ain't finna get all complicated. Trying to study, past the Hebrew, you know what I mean? If people going past, you know what I mean? Like, well, it used to mean this in Swahili, so if we do this, like, man, bro, it's like, I can't do it. Hey, brother, I can't do it. It's a headache, man. Ain't it, brother? Dealing with these dudes, man. Like, I just look at some of them. I don't even know whether to shoot them or just get them walk away.
All you can do is walk away.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Can they see that, Brother Key?
Look so little glory.
All right. This is called the measuring reed or the talents. Remember y'all said he give to one this and to another that? Right? So now this is what I'm going to the harvest with. This is me. All right? Pioneer Restoration. All right? And I shortened it because I wanted to keep it in the box. So it's on purpose. He's like, he left out the ION. You all right?
Yes, sir.
But y'all call me to be a ra'ah. What is that? Pastor, shepherd. A tribal head. Because see, guess what? We are a tribe of people. And we got to come from up under the bondage of the people. The people got you in bondage. We talked about that last week a little bit. So in that, we have things to do. Us as a people, we sitting down and restoring the tribal way. All right? Then Yah has blessed me with a business. Trilogy. Got another talent. Body of Yah. I ain't even broke that out. Top tier. Then herbally defined. That's my wife's talent, which she's in my house. So who do it belong to?
You.
All right? Judas holding. I'm going to explain this to you all. That's why I got it on tiers and levels. And all this is attached to what?
Philip's house.
The Phillips house. So this is what I'm going into the harvest with. All right? The top level is all what Yah, because of what he is doing in the earth. He has brought me into it. The second level is the resources that he's given me to go into these things to be able to handle and manage. You understand? Then, with my Isha, not only Do I have talents? But she has come in with talents that I acquire, right? And because of that, what Judah's holding is now management of the resources, the finances that I come. See, it's a way that Yah has shown me through the things that he was taking us through early on and going to all these tax classes and doing these. Now we learn how to manage the finances. What a holding company does is it puts you in a position to take all your income from early defined, top tier, body of Yah, trilogy, and even any other thing that you get that is a resource of income. You would pay yourself from all of those other ones minimally. But a holding company allows you to pay yourself maximally by paying yourself dividends, which is untaxed. Or you can use the holding company to support this, to support that, or support this, or support that, whatever. If anybody was able to come attack Trilogy don't have nothing because Judah Holding have it all. All the vehicles, everything is in Judah's Holding. And on top of that, where Judah Holdings is inside of a ATP, which is called an Asset Protection Trust. So all of that is layered. See, you gotta use this wisdom that they get. So that's what I see. That's what I bring. So some old clown talking about I want to buy you some McDonald's with damn pants around his ankle. He can't do that, right? With this, I'm in position. Am I in position to have 2 wives?
Yes, sir.
3?
Yes, sir.
Concubine?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Emma?
Yes, sir.
Handmaid?
Yes, sir.
See, but I'm saying you see that. So, but what about somebody that walk up and they just got a house? Just their name. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Right? See, that's what y'all go for. You go for the, I'm finna do this. You know what I mean? People that fall for stuff like that. And you find out later he ain't have nothing. Y'all raise your hands, sisters, if y'all know people like that. I ain't gonna ask you to keep your hands up, just keep them up. We just gonna assume that some of y'all been in there, so we just keep everybody covered. We know somebody been done like that. Put your hands down. That you fell for, he fed you a bill of goods, and then you find out, man, this dude is simp. He ain't got a car, right?
No holding.
Right, no holding, you know what I mean?
401k.
Selling
Right?
the dream.
Catching the bus everywhere, you know what I mean? I want to take you out, but we got to wait on the bus.
Uber.
Right? Now that's a little better, ain't it?
No, I need you to come get him.
Uber a little better, ain't it?
You out.
Yeah. I'm going to take you out, come get you. Hey, that's it, brother. Come get you. Right. It's tough, ain't it? That makes sense? So what it is when you get ready to go out to the field of the harvest, you got to first identify your talents. What is Yah giving me to go out to be able to do this? That's why preparing your house, going to prepare a place, letting your hands go forth and do all the labor first, then you rest. Does this make sense? You got to go build all these up. That makes sense, my sister? Did you ever think about this at first when back in the day? You ain't never think about it, did you? He was cute, wasn't he? Right? What that was it, wasn't it? Girl, what? You should have seen her. Right? Y'all know I ain't lying. Girl, he smelled good, had on curve. If you was ghetto, he had on curve. I mean, he say curve, but I had on curve. Y'all know, hey, boy, we was ghetto, wasn't it? Gee. Right. Boy, ain't it? Good. Hey, bro. Hey, brother Fred. Hey, it was a struggle, dog, but we making it back to the way, ain't we? We making it back. But what y'all think about this? Making sense. Right. Now, so then what happened after you got all of those things figured out? Then you get a helpmeet and do what? Multiply. See that? And then what y'all did? He finished all the foundations in 6 days. So he got all that stuff done up front. So you got to take that same approach. Go get all your stuff done. Then you can have these. Because you don't want to be having all these jokers right here and they can't eat. You hear me, JC? Don't have none. You can't have a child. All you got to do got a few quarters in your pocket to get on the 53rd Street bus. You know what I mean? Right? Can't do it. Hey.
You gotta have $3 for the day pass.
That's it. So now, this is what Yah has done for me in my multiplication. Demori, trusted man. Then he gave me Gabriel, warrior of Yah. Then he gave me Remiel, visions of Yah. Then he gave me Zachari, known of Yah. Zachari Israel, Yah prevail. I got it? And I know I got Adiah at the bottom for a reason. Adiah was next. Daughter of Yah. Eliani, my Yah answers. I got Adiah at the bottom because she is going to do what? Leave my house. But Yah has built my house up with these men. Mikael. Y'all hear?
Yes, sir. Who is like that?
Hmm? And, you know, I was talking to my wife, man. It's just, it's amazing. Because I look at these sons of mine. And I praise Yah because of what he has done. These I have a chance to add to the kingdom. You know, if you really understand Yah, then you understand how this thing just multiplies all from one house. You put another wife in there. Look, you do that a few times. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you're doing the kingdom well. It ain't you doing this because you horny. You perverted. Do we understand that, men?
Yes, sir.
But we got men. Reason why I say that because we got men out here who just, you ain't trying to do that. You ain't even teaching none of these sisters. You just bring them in. I want you to be, you know, y'all see I can have another wife. That's your point you hitting on. You know, he said we have another wife. See, then you doing a lot of teaching on another wife, but you ain't doing the teaching on what you got. What you done went prepared. How this is going to work. See, I can sit down right now and walk my wife down to a whole bunch of crap. It's plain, I got the wisdom. I see it. You understand? See, it's y'all. Y'all ain't caught up to y'all. You ain't understand. I showed you what the field of the harvest is. You got to understand that. You got to look at the field of the harvest. Then, guess what? That take away selfishness. Does this make sense?
Yep.
The field of the harvest take away selfishness because we are the ones building up the kingdom of Yah. Not, we ain't building up feelings and emotions.
Right.
We building up the kingdom. You understand? We have a community where we as men, we done right by a wife or wives, or we have children, seeds. These are seeds. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These are seeds. Right, let's go. Up next is Men and They Helpmeet Part 4. I wanted to make sure you understood that, and I wanted to make sure I talk about that, because now subduing, being fruitful, and replenishing all has to do with the structure of your house. All right? We have some scriptures that we're going to hit on after we look in depth with each one of them words. See, we're going to go, I'm going to pull out for you from the mechanical translation of the Torah these words. We're going to dig into them so you can understand. See, each one of those has a Hebraic letter that gives you a function of what's supposed to be going on. You don't stray from that. If you are a car, you don't get up walking and go into the grocery store and start shopping. Right? If you're a car, what do? You drive, right? You be driven, right? You get driven. Right. You be driven. You sit there until somebody put the key in, start you up, right? And put their foot on the gas. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. Simple. So when we start to understand the intent behind these words, the functional intent, what type of intent? Functional intent. That's what you got to understand, your functional intent. You hear me, sisters? Yes. Quit dictating and understand your functional intent. Quit dictating. That's what we don't want to hear. It hurt. I know it hurt some hearts. It do. But understand that, because the word said, wives, be what? Be subject to who? Be subject to your own husband. Be subject. That means behind closed door, smack him in his head. Right? You a fool if you think I'm going to do that. I'll put you up out this house. Don't y'all know people get talked to like that? I watched my stepbrother get talked to. We went to go see him. I told this story before, but it just tripped me out. He was there at the top of the steps. Wouldn't say a word. She doing all the talking. He ain't coming. It was just like, you understand that? Praise Yah. All right. Well, bless you all, and Shabbat Shalom. We thank you all for stopping in with us here with the Straightway Ministries of Straightway, Kansas City. I'm Pastor Corey, and if you would like to get in touch with us, feel free to call us at the ministry number 816-656-7131, or you can reach us at straightwaykc@gmail.com. Do feel free to visit the ministry website, www.straightwaytruth.com. It's lots of information there. In fact, the new feast day calendar just came out, so if you are looking to get an understanding on that, that is a great feast day calendar, and you all be blessed. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.